Hey everybody, this is Captain Resurrector, here with another episode of Ultima III Exodus. Last time we failed to find the mark of the snake, and I went off about the abundance of fake marks in the game. This time I have a better idea what's going on. Okay, so I have two things to talk about here, starting out. First off, I went off on a whole rant last time about how, oh my god, they put so many fake marks in the dungeons. There was such a number of them, because when there was just one fake mark, I was like, oh, that's clever, but then there was like 5 or something. And I was like, what is going on here? Lord British, what are you doing to me, right? And after a while, I was like, that seems fishy, like they would not design it that way, right? And indeed they did not. I looked it up on the Ultima Wiki, or as they prefer to call it, the Codex of Ultima Wisdom, because they're cool like that. And I've been using that site all the time through all of this. It's where I get all of the maps and the spell books and the manuals and things from. It's a great site. It's a great resource. And on there, you know, I just looked a little bit, trying not to spoil myself, but just see, am I on the right track here? And apparently, all of those marks are real. They just put multiples of the marks throughout the game. And I just have not happened to find the snake one yet. Now, this here is the last dungeon, I believe, I'm thinking. The last dungeon that I have not explored yet. But also on this little island is the moon gate. And so, remember, we went through this moon gate way earlier, hours and hours of gameplay ago, and it just pooped us out in a random fucking spot. And it was useless. And I was like, that's weird. But so far in the game, I have not found a single other moon gate, and I thought to myself, maybe it will send me different places on different moon phases. So I am here to test that out. If it doesn't work, oh shit, I just lost a ship. You know, I'm just gonna cheese that. I just reset, but if this doesn't send me anywhere interesting after trying some stuff out, then oh well, I guess. But I'm gonna try it. Double new there. Alright, we got one sliver there on the left one. Try some different stuff here. So, little sliver on the left one. I'm gonna go ahead and save on the new moons here. Sliver and full. Okay. So it shows up when the left moon is a sliver, and then it'll change based on the other moon. Okay. So let's see if there's anything good here. For now, we've got some guys to fight. I was thinking about the battles in this while I wasn't playing, and I do find the battle system in this a little boring, honestly. And I think it's for two reasons. One, and the obvious one, is that our magical options are very limited. It's just straight damage spells, basically, and very limited healing. But the other thing is, and I just didn't actively think about it, is that at no point do you get more than one type of enemy at a time. And so much in other very simple battle systems like this, in your Dragon Quest or whatever, so what little strategizing there is usually has to do with, oh, who do I attack first? But if you're always a bunch of cut purses at the same time, then that element isn't there. There's no, oh, kill the thief before you kill the... Oh. Where's the other guy? But there's no, oh, kill the thief first because he'll steal your shit. Kill the healer first because they'll heal, you know? It's just kill all the guys and they just come straight at you, you know? I feel like if you had more than one type of enemy at a time, where you had healers and, like, dragons that can attack from afar going on, and you had to, like, prioritize, this system would be a lot more fun. And if I had to guess, because they keep the same battle system in, like, 4 and 5, they'd probably add that in later. But for now, you know, it's kind of... the battles just aren't all that dynamic. You just kind of wail on them and they wail on you, even though you have this, like, chessboard set up. Okay. Alright, so, where am I? Oh, there's another moongate to let me out. I just thought, instead of going, where am I can just look at a gem. Ooh, we're in the middle. Okay, so that is what you want to do. You want to get in the middle by using the moongate, and if you use the moongate at the wrong time, it'll just spit you out somewhere useless. Now there's... oh, I see, and the little rectangle to the left there is where the cut purses were. Okay... oh, there's a lot of dudes here. I think enemies have been spawning in here for a long time and just, I haven't been killing them, you know? Ooh, there's a town! There's a town in here! Devil Guard! Okay, okay. There was a thing about Devil Guard. Let me find it in my notes real quick. I remember that name. Okay, it was the Oracle said, of marks I say there are before of Fire Force, Snake, and King. Learn their use in Devil Guard or death you'll surely bring. So, this is very important. Good day. I don't see any devils in Devil Guard. Go ahead and look at a gem. Nothing too secretive, looks like. I want to go around the back of the buildings, but I would have done that. Alright. Hello, sir. Good day. I was kind of hoping you would be important. Marks gained in dungeons. Alright. I kind of knew that. The dungeons are way easier to find than this guy. That's a kind of odd placement. A Thieves Guild with guards everywhere. Okay. Oh, just two of the same shop. Hot metal leaves a mark. Okay. Kind of figured that out already, but good. It makes it explicit. The king favors a mark. A mark helps invoke the snake. All of this is stuff we kind of already know. Good day. Grog shop. Le grog shop. Seek ye the dungeon of fire. I think one of the dungeons I went to was called the Dungeon of Fire already. We got stables over here. Mark thee well. That seems like just a lame pun, but I feel like I want to make sure I remember the lame pun. You know, I thought there would be a dungeon in here, but it's just the one town. And I'm guessing the way out will be on that empty square there. Okay, that was worth the trip. I think. I'm guessing a moongate will pop up right here. Yes. Well, how do I get out? Hold on. Oh, this is a little obnoxious. I would think it would pop you right out of this whole mountain area. There we go. I had to wait just a second. Alright. Hopefully there's not like an extra other place that I need to go. I think it's time to turn in our EXP real quick before I try that dungeon on the island. And hopefully that one will actually have the mark of the snake in it. Digimon. 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 Alright. There we go. I'm just going to get my horse off the island so I can use him later. Alright, let's see what this does. I was expecting at least a few of them to die from that. That was the second highest spell I've got. I used up all of my fucking magic and it didn't kill anybody. Alright. Now let's see about this dungeon. Alrighty, let's see what this is all about, huh? Misty writing clues to follow. A strange wind. Alright, I think the entrances are strange winds and the rest are... Yes. Alright. Gem time. Ooh. I wonder what that is all around the perimeter. Strange wind on the exit there. Insert cards into Exodus. Ooh. Ooh, there's like actual clues in here. I wasn't expecting that in the dungeons. They put actual clues in the dungeons for outside of the dungeon. I didn't know that happens in this game. I gotta say, it is comfy to be playing an old computer game while it's raining outside. Ooh, there's a strange wind at that entrance as well. Okay, are they all just gonna tell me to insert cards into Exodus? That seems to be the case. Yes, they all just say the same hint. So they want to make sure if you find the area, you get the hint. Okay. That makes sense. So there's going to be different paths down. Let's see what they have for us here. I'm guessing the four corners of every level are going to be something important here. That is my hypothesis. And the different ways down didn't actually branch out at all. They all connect, so. Search the shrines. Well, I knew that. I knew that from elsewhere. And I kind of knew, you know, use the cards on Exodus, though they didn't put it that way before. Search the shrines, yep. I'm thinking it's always going to be the same hint at each of the four corners, but I'm just making sure. Search the shrines. And search the shrines. That's what I thought. And down, and let's see. Okay, now the corners have downstairs, and all the questions are everywhere else, so who knows? Maybe those four, like, in the cardinal directions will be the hints? I've got a fountain where I thought maybe there would be hints, and then gold there. Is it all just fountains and gold? Yes. And a downstairs. That's a lot of stuff. What do you want to bet half of that is goblins? Oh, traps all around all the upstairs. That's no fun. Fountains here. I am hurting enough. I think I'm going to see if this is a health fountain, maybe. That's a poison fountain. Yay. All right. There's a lot of fountains, though. One of them's got to be good, right? I'm a little lost, actually. This is so, like, symmetrical in every direction. I have to waste a gem. I want to get to the middle here. Misty writing, don't drink. Thanks. Thank you. So they're all bad, then. Alrighty. Next level. Ooh. 2 things in each of the corners. Kinda corners. All this around me has gotta be gremlins or something, right? Misty writing, don't drink. Alright, don't drink. Got that message. Gold in the corners. Okay. I think that's all it's going to be is gold in the corners here. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about the gold, because I would like to make it out of here with the gold that I got, you know. We're down in the nasty parts of the dungeon now where all the demons are. Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna head right for the stairs. Going down. Look at my gem. That's probably all gold. Okay, but like there's a... You want to go down to the bottom level and come back up in the middle to get whatever's there in the middle. I'm assuming that's like really important in there. I think that's a fair thing to assume. Misty writing gremlins. Oh. Oh, not the snatches. Alright, so I'm just going to ignore everything on the outside here and assume it's all gremlins. Getting pretty low on health here. I'm just gonna go straight down. And then last level, ooh. I hope that isn't all gremlins. Windy gold. Alright, I don't care about the gold, man. I'm just going blind through all here. Alright. This is starting to look bad. Oh, I don't like it. Retreat, 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 retreat. Alright. Think I made it. Barely. I'm going... Alright. I am on an upstair. I will now cast Heal with Olga. Because I am like out of magic. Climb up. And now I will look at my screenshot. I will look at my screenshot of level 7 here. I am headed south. Fountain. Gonna try it on Olga. Yuck, horrible, fuck you. Horrible. Try it on Olga. Well, that's nice, it says. Alright. Anti-poison fountain, thank you. Gremlins in the corner, you motherfucker. I think all the corners are going to be gremlins here. Oh, another bad one. Health. Thank God. Alright. So, it does appear that there are no marks in here, and I was really expecting there to be more, like, hints. In fact, I am so expecting hints that I will try the little gold place and see. 1, 2, 3. Strange wind. There should be gold up here. I'm going to see if there's a hint as well. Because there was 3 things up here. I think you need... Oh, shit. Balrons. Oh, okay, but I'm full health now, so that shouldn't be a problem. But my thought is... maybe... because you need to have your light spell on to see... the misty writings. I'm thinking maybe behind the gold is a last misty writing, because I feel like the clue dungeon ought to have a clue on the bottom floor as well, right? Come on, Timo, I need that light. And it's just, yeah. Alright, so that was weird. I really was expecting hints on the bottom floor. Alright, well, once I get out of this dungeon, there's definitely going to be some figuring out that needs to happen, because I am out of places that I know I haven't been. Granted, I have not systematically checked every single part of every single dungeon level, and maybe I have to. 1 wyvern. Not what you expect from 1 wyvern. Still no mark, but at least we're starting to understand the moongates. Next time, our explorations start to pay off.